I think honestly, I think there can be an element of that without a full implosion. And I think the element is, I always say, great corporations, great ideas, it all starts at the top. So it starts with who's in the White House. It really does. It starts with who's in the White House. And we watched, seriously, this is one of the few things that just allows me to kind of cope with this, is we saw Donald Trump take an executive, quote, CEO approach to the country for the first two years of his term. And we saw record after record after record, everything from, the laundry list of energy independence and low gas prices and record trade and all that stuff. So I think and I hope and I would pray that we could at least have a real house cleaning.
Right.
A real house, maybe give a good, maybe not an implosion, but give the country a good scrubbing. And I would hope it could happen that way because the workings are there in the foundational papers. That, the Constitution, everything. It gives us the workings.
Yeah.
It gives us the workings to kick out loser politicians, which you're going to see. I had forgot in 1980 with Reagan. Reagan not only had a landslide, people remember he won 49 states after the Carter years. This is so similar, so similar to the Biden years. But what people don't realize with Reagan, number one, he had a slew of complete Democrats and independents. But way back then, people had no idea that this guy could literally, think about this, any Democrat who was in power at that time literally got wiped off the map as far as their careers because the jig was up after the Carter years. You know what I mean? And they literally had a house cleaning. Reagan had a bigger house cleaning than people will know. And I hope the same thing can happen in 2024, Mike. I really do.
When I was a kid in the Reagan years, my grandmother was a big-time Democrat supporter.
Sure.
On the Indiana side of what you would consider Chicagoland, right? And
right.
I wish I still had this, Greg, because I had a campaign button that she gave me that said Ronald Reagan, like Reagan, but Ray gun is hazardous to your health. I wish I had this to this day. That might be a really cool little piece of history from that time. But that's the thing. Even Democrats are quite upset about this. I see Bill Maher and people like him coming out and saying, look, you guys are the biggest bunch of idiots. It's almost like you're planning to lose with the things that you're running on because these are things that Americans don't care about and never have never voted on. Like, seriously, we're going to vote on men being able to join women's water sports and things like that. You know what I mean? They're so stuck in that. It's really weird.
Until they get out of it, until they get out of that crazy ideology, because Maher will be the first to tell you. And guys like Jon Stewart, they can't believe how far left their party's gone. And it happens, Mike. Parties swing too far left or too far right, although this is nothing I've ever seen, and nothing I don't think Bill Maher's ever seen it. You've never seen it this last 2 or 3 years, this insanity. So if that's called put too far left and we make an adjustment, there we go. I hope it's that. I hope it's not a permanent stain on our culture of what we've seen in these last 5 years. I really do. I really hope it's not a permanent stain on our culture.
This is literally what happened to Germany.
Exactly.